Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here today playing Spellcasters University, where the goal is, well, fairly self-evident. Really, we're going to build a university for spellcasters. The hint was in the title there, Dave. This was very generously donated to me by a viewer who wanted me to check it out for its humor and its style, and indeed, it's kind of cool. I've been bumbling around with this and messing around with it as I usually do, so, oh dear, that doesn't look good. So, some things I understand and some things I totally don't. It'll be a pretty typical video in that regard, but I just wanted to start a brand new campaign and see what we can do with Spellcasters University. And the first thing we have to do is name our new university. So I've decided to call this Hagwarks, which has nothing to do, let me assure you, nothing to do with any sort of similarly named yet heavily copyrighted College of Magic. And I have decided that our shield, our coat of arms, shall be a guinea pig rampant on green and a different green. This is how we're rolling out the door. This is our College of Magic. Let's get this started. And we have to pick where our college is going to be. I've only got the three options right now, so sort of over by the castle here, sort of over by the lake here, or in the forest. The forest sounds kind of good, kind of out of the way. I don't know how close to town we really want to put this college. I'm going to put us in the forest and see what happens. The Forest Citadel. Vast forests of the kingdom are amazing for their 1,000-year-old huge trees. We'll be fine here. There were elves in the forest at some time, but everyone knows that elves do not exist. So we're going to have woodlanders. Students are poorer than usual. Oh dear. Well, we kind of need gold. But we've got some choices right off the bat. We have a little choose-your-own-adventure thing going on here. So the place is full of magical creatures. We will draw the card Stable, and we'll draw the card Feral Spirit. Yeah, we're doing all of this by cards. P.S. I probably should have mentioned that. We're building our entire college and doing things through card choices. We've got a bunch that we've started with, and I'll go down to those in a second. And then we'll be able to purchase more down here. So we've got 600 gold to start with, and we could draw a card for that. That will cost us 100 gold. Every card that we draw is going to make the next one more expensive. So we can't just spam this and get a ton of cards, because they're all going to start to get more and more expensive. And then the rest of these are the different colleges of magic. So nature, light, what is this? Alchemy, yeah, arcana, and shadow. And as we educate our students, they'll kind of dump points into this by their learning, and we can draw cards off of that. So places full of magical creatures will get the Stable and the Feral Spirit. We're going to need lots of gold. We'll just get a flat 900 gold bonus. That's pretty good. What we will do is need to find a bright future for our students. We'll get the guidance office and a trophy showcase. I like the idea of the Stable. I don't know why. I'm just going to go ahead and grab the Stable. Yeah, okay, great. So let's pause this for a second. Let's just get our bearings here. To add new rooms, select a room card and drag it to the game arena. Game area on one of the locations. So we got our little starter building here, and we have the starting rooms that I've re-rolled this 3 or 4 times, so you get the same cards to start with. The dormitory, students are going to sleep there to reduce their tiredness. Student room will reduce their boredom, and refectory is your cafeteria. That's going to reduce the hunger. I'm actually going to put, I think, that one down first. That's a longer building. Yeah, let's pop that right on the ground floor there, so they can just walk in and eat. That's good. Let's zoom this in a little bit if we can here. And the student room for their sort of social activities, that can actually live over here. Oh, I can't put that over there yet. Right, okay. Let's pop that up here. Yeah, that makes sense. And the dormitory, so they're going to sleep. That should definitely be an upstairs-y kind of building. All right, there's our 3 basic rooms. Now, this Stable that I drew, classroom where students can quickly improve their beast magic skills. And this will have a teacher, so this is a full-on classroom. This, I kind of want to put this can I put this way at the end? Will it let me do that? What's my build limit here? Can I put this over here? Oh, I can. Oh, good, super. Great, I wanted to put that right at the end. Okay, I don't have to put them next to each other. They can be all at the way at the end, and I can fill it out later. Okay, cool. Beast Magic Teacher. Got a choice of 2. Got Andrew, got Magdalene. Everybody's got traits. So you have Wisdom of the Elders, which Being in blue, I guess, is probably like really good. That's my guess. Students will learn 10% faster in his room. Oh, neat. But he's a gourmet, so hunger decreases. So the students are not going to get hungry. Now, your negative traits, you're an old man, so you move slower, and you're a racist. Reduces sanity of nearby students. Andrew, just from someone who's recently been in the job market, don't put that on your resume, man. Don't lead with that, all right? That's really, I don't want to hire you because of that. You probably should have kept that, up your sleeve, as they say. Magdalene over here is inspiring. Students in this class have a small chance of losing a negative trait. Oh, that's very good. Because everyone's got positive and negative traits. That's very, very good. And you're not a racist. Now, see, Magdalene, you should have put that on your resume. Not a racist. You do, however, have a destabilizing presence. Moves a little slower, and students learn 10% slower. Ooh, that's a pretty big hit. Because Andrew over here, they learn 10% faster. But Andrew, I've got to call you out on the racist thing. We're hiring Magdalene. Magdalene eventually will... Wait, do we have a guinea pig in there? We have a guinea pig unicorn. We have a guinea pig unicorn. It's a guinea pig with a unicorn horn. We've got 2 of them. Game of the year. And the other card we picked up there is the Feral Spirit. So a creature moving around the school that greatly reduces tiredness, hunger, and boredom of the teachers. Not the students, the teachers over a long period of time. Wow, that's a really good card. I have not seen that one before. And this is a thing. I need to place this thing. It's not a room. So if I drag this right, I need to aim for any of these points that say I can put it in there. Can I put it over in the stables? I can totally put it over in the stables, but I think it makes more sense to put it, like, say, in the student's room, and then it's just going to move around. So yeah, I've got it on pause now, but this will, if I unpause this, yeah, he'll start moving around. Off he goes. And he'll just sort of do a little patrol and boost the teachers. Fantastic. All right, pause it again, please. New students. That launches the recruitment of 5 new students. My very brief bumbling around and experience with this is that it's not really that hard to gain new students, so I don't need to pull that right now. And new house. Play this card to create a new house in your school that I can assign students to. Yeah, you know what? Let's play that right now, and I'll create a new house for our students. So this shall be the house of Guinea Pig Unicorn, in honor of the Guinea Pig Unicorn that lives in the stable. 2 of them, really. And their coat of arms shall be a heart, because they heart Guinea Pig Unicorn. So, what can I actually do with this house? I can kind of fine-tune this house a little. I can make them prohibitive or prioritizing some of the schools of magic, but I think right now I'm just going to keep it at the default of they can learn anything they want to learn. Now, I have specificities that I could do. They could specify in shadow magic, and they'll learn it 25% faster. That's really good, because learning faster just means more points down here. Hard worker, they'll learn all magic 10% faster. Oh, that's more of a broad-based perk. I kind of like that. Child of Nature, Nature Magic. Okay. I'm going to take Hard Worker. Yeah, that just seems very sensible, because that's just a broad perk that can handle everything. That's going to be points in everything down here. Okay, second one, Popular. Double the gain of Prestige. Okay. I have yet to understand what Prestige will ultimately be applicable to, but we gain points in it. You're wise, you do 50% less mischief. Okay, that's valuable. And your presence, if you're a member of this class, you'll reduce the boredom of other students. Well, I'm probably going to throw most of the people into Guinea Pig Unicorn, because that's the best class ever. So I think I'm going to go... I guess we'll take the Prestige. Yeah, we'll take the Prestige and see how that all shakes out. Sign off on that. We've got a new college. I already know how to place rooms. Thank you very much. And we've kind of covered drawing cards. And with all that in place and our feral spirit kicking around, and here comes our first teacher, the stable teacher, let's go ahead and get some new students. That is kind of the whole point of this. And just like the teachers, they've got traits. So a positive trait of generalist. Learn the first level of magic 100% faster. That's good. But you're sneaky. You're going to be more unruly. And you're chatty. You're going to slow down the learning of students in the same room. Well, unfortunately, I only have 5 potential students, so I may as well take all of them. And they're all going into Guinea Pig Unicorn, because it's the best schoolhouse ever. Now, Archibald here is allergic to crustaceans. That's a very specific negative trait. What does that mean? You learn arcane magic 50% slower. Lobsters. If they pinch you in the throat, we can die. I can assure you of that. Archibald, I like you. I like you. You're focused. You're also a procrastinator. You're exhausted. Yeah, you're just going to be kind of a slowpoke all around. Well, despite that, Archibald, and despite your seafood allergy, you are going into Guinea Pig Unicorn because it's the best class ever. Okay, there's all my students accepted into the school, my feral spirits roaming around, and the teacher's heading off to her stable, which is way over here. Sorry about the long walk. I'm going to flesh all of this out later for you. But what we should do is do a little bit more building. So we've got some gold. We don't have anything else. We've got some gold. So let's draw a card from that. That costs 100 gold. And we've got the Arcana classroom. Great. Another classroom. Going to teach portal magic, time magic, elementalism. New house, we've already kind of covered that, and I don't really think I need to pull that again because everyone will be going into Guinea Pig Unicorn, most likely. And snowball collection. In this classroom, the teacher does not gain boredom and gains a little less tiredness and hunger. Okay, so the teacher will stay on duty more. And that's a thing. Like the feral spirit, that's a thing that I put in a room, but this is just going to stay in the room. I think it's smarter just to get classes. We need somewhere to teach these people. So Arcana classroom, I'm going to take that. Now have enough. See, the next one now costs me 150. It's going to go up in price every time, but I feel it would be valuable to get that. Yeah, because this is going to give me more stuff. Yeah. Shadow classroom. Okay. Allows students to slowly improve all of their shadow skills. Necromancy, demonology, and assassination. Yeah, I like the Arcana one. It's kind of an all-rounder. I like that. And the student room, okay, we've kind of covered that. And back to the snowball collection. Yeah, we're going to get some more classes in here. Give me the Arcana classroom. That's a nice long one right there. And a teacher. Either of you racist? Please let me know up front. Apparently you're into that. Now, Paul over here is sympathetic, so students are not going to get bored quite as quickly, and he's resilient. Reduces all life losses by 20%. Yeah, I believe we're going to get attacked at some point. I never have yet in my bumbling around, but I think war is coming, as they say. Now, Roxy, you're diligent, you move faster, and your mental health losses are reduced by 20%. You're demanding, however. Oh, you want more money, and you're pretentious. I think we're going to go with Paul here because if combat is coming, Paul's going to lead the charge. And ticking over in the corner here, let me address this bright red quest that looks angry. Ah, it's the king. Hello. And you're sort of just welcoming us to the neighborhood. Okay. Ready to help you. You're a good and just king. What can I do? You can give me some money. I'll get 200 gold. Help of the royal architects. Oh, that's just a flat card choice. Yeah, I mean, money will come and go, but a good card, building an advanced room, that seems more valuable. Yeah, give me that. What have I got? Assassin's Arena, that for, assassination skill. Hint was in the title there. Enchanter's Workshop for enchantment, self-explanatory. And the Janitor's Room. Janitor cleans the walls vandalized by the students. That sounds really good. And the janitor is affiliated with the magic of shadows because it takes a strong bad temper to frighten the students. I love the humor. Enchanter's Workshop. You know what? I could see this classroom, this university taking a dark turn, so let's get the Assassin's Arena, just because it syncs up nicely with the Shadow Classroom. That just makes eminent sense. So let's get the Shadow Classroom over here. That also requires a teacher. Veronica or Barry. Barry Chic. You sound like a disco singer from the 70s. And given your beard, you might have been a disco singer in the 70s. So Barry Chic, Wisdom of the Elders, Old Man, Chatty. We've seen a bunch of these before. Anything new that I need to know about? What is destabilizing presence? Move a little slower. Students learn slower. I think it's got to be Barry Chic, doesn't it? How could you not love a guy named Barry Chic? And let's pop the Assassin's Arena. Ah, now that's one of the longer buildings. Let's pop that upstairs. Upstairs from the Shadow Place. Fiona or Dennis? We've seen a lot of this before. Demanding. You want more money. I don't want to give it to you, so it's Dennis all day long. Now let me take care of a couple of these other blinking red ones here. Okay, greetings from the villagers. We're the locals. We don't want any trouble. Don't really like strangers. Okay. So we've got some peasants in the area who aren't too fond that a school of magic literally appeared out of nothing in the forest next door to them. We only teach our students sacred magic. Okay. We'll get 125 light mana. Well, we could get a card with that. Reputation with the Inquisition is going to go down, and reputation with the peasants is going to go up. Got it. First and foremost, sorcerers specialized in the care of farm animals, 110 nature mana, and peasant faction up. No negatives. Okay. Or we could tell them we're all about necromancy and invocation of devastating demons. 140 shadow mana, which we're going to start to generate pretty quickly anyway with those 2 new rooms we put up. Peasants down, faction rep up with the Lord of Evil, if that helps. No, let's keep it neutral. You know what? We're interested in your farm animals, I guess. So 110 nature mana, peasant faction up. And some new applications have arrived. Do I want to start a new house? Do I want to start some sort of inter-school rivalry? Because I got 6 candidates here. There's 5 students in Guinea Pig Unicorn, which is the best house ever. I'll just put them into the, well, if I put them in the main class, I don't think the main class has any perks. I think it's just sort of neutral across the board. And I do have the thing to create a new house. Okay, here's what we're going to do with all of you. I'm just going to take all of you into the main house, and then I'm going to have a think. And with that 110 nature mana we picked up from that little choose-your-own-adventure choice there, I can get a card. I may as well. Shaman Staff, that's a thing. Right. So when a student has at least Druidism level 2, gets the staff, 30% more nature mana. Got it. Parkophyte. Parkophyte? Parkophyte. The presence of a teacher could generate Parkophyte hat, component cards, used in potion making. I literally have no idea what they're talking about here. What's a dolmen? Classroom, okay, where students can quickly improve their Druidism skills, and that'll have a teacher. At first, the dolmen was installed outside, but it's painful when it rains. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and take another classroom. I think that's valuable. What's your problem? Greetings from the Adventurers Guild. The Adventurers Guild has popped up and they want to know what kind of magicians we're training, just like the peasants. We could say healers, receive a card. Blowing things up, receive a card. Magic trinkets, no surprise, receive a card. I'm going to take blowing things up, because that realistically probably will be the direction that we go in. Aha! Demon's Room. Hello! Improve their demonology skills. That will also have a teacher. I should probably pay an eye on how much I'm spending on teachers, but I don't care. Magic Hat. Active teachers in this room. Okay, so it's a thing. Have a chance to... Alright, Sorcerer without a magic hat is like a bird without a feather. Elementalist Dojo, we can do elementalism skills. Well, we've kind of got a dark theme going on here, so I can't see why we wouldn't take the Demon's Room. That could actually live very comfortably next to the Assassin's Room. Elliot or Zoe, are either of you racist? Because that's the only thing I'm looking for right now. No? Okay, Elliot, you're in. And that other classroom that we got, the Dolmen, why doesn't that live over by the stable? I feel that makes sense for some reason, sort of more out in the woodsy. I'll fill that gap in later, but I can't see that it's a problem right now. So Chloe and Sonia, right, you have that destabilizing presence thing. I don't really like that. But you want more money. Yeah, sorry, it's Sonia. So yeah, I think I will create a new house and see if we can get some sort of inter-school rivalry here. So I've created the house of What's a Dolmen? Because I don't know what a dolmen is. I just put one down. I have no idea what it is. So it's the house of What's a Dolmen, and the signature look, the coat of arms, is a bird shrugging his shoulders, because the bird clearly doesn't know what a dolmen is either. Now, specificity, which is where we're going to get our little perks here. Comic, presence reduces boredom, reduces all life losses. Okay, so we're back to some combat stuff there. And short sleeper, kind of self-explanatory. Tiredness decreases 30% faster when the character rests, so you'll sleep for a shorter period of time. Hence the phrase short sleeper. Right, more importantly, alchemy up, or light up, or 50% less mischief. Has the same effect when you give them medication. How about we just, I like the alchemy. That default one, I'll take the alchemy. I am going to take resilient, though. Maybe this is our combat crew here. I don't know. Sign off on that. Now, I need to move the students from the main house into What's a Dolmen. which conveniently is just a drag and drop thing. So I can just take all the students that I just put into the main house and put them into Wassadolman, and they can be sort of friendly rivals with the Guinea Pig Unicorn house, which is still the best house ever. And everybody's just showing up right now. All the new students, all the new teachers, everybody's filing in for what is effectively the first day of school. What's the problem over here? Oh, it's just showing me my local map. Okay. And I could communicate with any of these factions. The Deceitful Merchants Camp. Okay, why don't you have a little plus or minus? Have I not met you? Yes, I would like to contact that faction, actually. Hello, what do you want to buy? I'm here to rent our magician services. Oh, 25 gold. It's not nothing. Heard you had artifacts to sell. So for 175 gold, which I have, I could get a card. I wonder if it's a good card. Interested in new classrooms. For 200 gold, I would get a card, which I would assume would be specifically some sort of classroom. I like that. That reduces a little bit of the randomization on the cards. At least I'd know I'd be getting a classroom. But I think I'll just save my gold right now. You know what? I'll just take the 25 gold and call it a day. Speaking of the 25 gold, let's buy another card. I'm just going to pause it for a sec there. Let's buy another card. They're up to 200 now. So I can't spam this. I'm going to run out of money. New house medicine cabinet. Active characters in this room see their life going back with time. Students do not have access to these cabinets, which are full of products that could harm their frail health. If they are injured, they must first ask an adult. Can it be bed? Oh, that's a thing. Okay. Can I put that in the dormitory? I don't know. People who sleep in this bed decrease their tiredness much more quickly and give some gold to the school. I like that. I don't know if I can use it. Can I put this in the dormitory? Oh, I sure can. All right, well, it would be the guy at the end. That's great. Whoever the guy at the end has this special bed, and all the other 4 people will clearly hate him. And we've got some new students applying. Okay. Again, I'm largely inclined to just take everyone at this point. I have no screening process right now. So we've got 5 students in Guinea Pig Unicorn, which is the best house ever, and 6 students in Wassadolman, because nobody's really sure what a dolmen is. So I'm going to take Henrietta for Guinea Pig Unicorn, just to even it out. I could put him back into the main class, but no, I think... Actually, I'd love to just actually delete the main class, because there will only be Guinea Pig Unicorn, because that's the best house ever, and Wassadolman. Right, Susan, how many do I have left? 4? Okay, great. So 2 into Guinea Pig Unicorn, which is the best house ever, and 2 into Wassadolman, because no one knows what a dolmen is. Super. Oh, and the orcs are popping up to have a chat too. Right. Our clan needs warlocks. Would you be willing to help? Plus 90 with the orcs. I mean, are we going to cuddle up to orcs? It's not the worst idea. What a great idea. We'll get a quest, but we'll lose faction with the kingdom. That doesn't sound like an ideal scenario. We don't trust you enough. Rep with the orcs down. Okay. Well, I don't know that we're going to be friends with the orcs anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and take the rep with the orcs down. And now that the students are in class, we can actually see those points ticking up. So students are learning nature magic. Our nature is going up. That's probably over in the stables. Yeah. Oh, they're all checking out the Guinea Pig Unicorns. This is probably a meeting of the students of House Guinea Pig Unicorn, because that's the best house ever, and they're checking out the 2 Guinea Pig Unicorns, which is the best thing ever, game of the year. So, and we're also learning Arcana. Now, we're learning Shadow a little slowly, it seems, even though we've got a lot of Shadow stuff. Like, 75% of this screen right now is dedicated to Shadow magic, but that's fine. It'll tick up eventually. We do have enough points to get something from the Arcana deck. Let's just get something. I'm going to pause it for a sec. Let's just get a new card. So from Arcana, we get Time Hall. It's classroom. Okay, they're going to learn time magic. The risks of paradox remain at a very acceptable level. We get Crystal Ball. Removes boredom from teachers. Okay, and their other needs are moving more slowly. That's a thing I could put. Oh, hang on, there's guinea pig talk here. Crystal balls in no way allow us to see the future, contrary to what ordinary mortals and immortals think. It is, in fact, a means of communication other than the guinea pig. Oh good, we have communicative guinea pigs. It can connect to another crystal ball with disconcerting facility. Wait, another crystal ball? So if I put another one there, would that... increase the benefit? I don't know, we'll come back to that. Royal Banner. Character's activity in this room enhances your reputation with the king. This is how we can claim a territory. Are we claiming territories? I don't know. I really want the classroom, but that sounds good both ways. So increasing our rep with the king, that can't be a bad thing. And this is how we can claim a territory. Are we getting more territories? I'm taking this. What can I do with that? It's a thing I can put. Okay. I can put it almost anywhere. You know what? Right in the front door. Boom. And that is probably a good place to call it on Spellcasters University. I think we'll check out a little more of this. I want to just do a little bit more and see what else we can do with it. Build up the school a little bit. Just see sort of what else is out in the world. I don't have a firm plan. It might be just sort of a micro-series kind of thing. But I'd like to play a little more of this. Hopefully you guys would like to see a little more of this. So do please let me know in the comments what you think of Spellcasters U. I'm kind of digging it. So let's check it out a little bit more. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you as always for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. We embrace all religions here in Tropico, so long as the practitioners of that religion remember that we have a crocodile farm over here and that the fence is not crocodile proof.